Toyota's previous misstep in the electric car realm is now being rectified as the Japanese powerhouse makes a fierce comeback. Determined to reclaim its former glory, Toyota is making a big splash by introducing 7 brand new EVs. Curious about their strategy to regain the top spot in the EV market and what their electric cars have to offer? Join us as we delve into the specifics of Toyota's groundbreaking revelation of these 7 electrifying vehicles, causing ripples of astonishment throughout the entire automotive industry. When you've once been the leader in an industry only to be overtaken by newcomers, the natural course of action is to stage a remarkable comeback. And Toyota, with its unmatched capabilities, is undoubtedly the best-suited company to achieve this feat. While its early advantage with hybrid EVs couldn't translate into a dominant position in the market, Toyota is now strategizing its triumphant return to the world of pure electric vehicles. What exactly is Toyota planning to do? For 2 decades, Toyota adamantly dismissed the concept of EVs, favoring its gasoline hybrids as the most effective and practical means of reducing vehicle emissions. The company believed that its hydrogen fuel cell cars would be ready for prime time by around 2030. However, the emergence of Tesla changed the game. This California-based startup rapidly amassed a devoted following and a significant fleet of cars, positioning itself to become the first ground-up U.S. carmaker in nearly a century to thrive. In mid-December, Toyota's CEO, Akio Toyoda, who had been criticized for the company's previous struggles with EVs, unveiled an ambitious plan to expand their production of battery electric vehicles, signaling a turning point in the company's history. During the 25-minute media briefing, Toyota made grand promises that involved substantial production and financial commitments. His ambitious target was to manufacture 3.5 million battery electric vehicles annually by 2030, accounting for a fraction of Toyota's total global production of 10 million vehicles. What's more, Toyota declared that the company would introduce no less than 30 different Toyota and Lexus models across all market segments. To back up these plans, an astounding $70 billion would be invested in electrification. How does Toyota's commitment stack up against other established automakers undergoing their own transitions to electric vehicles? In July, Stellantis held an electrification day during which they announced a $35 billion investment in EVs on a global scale. Meanwhile, General Motors and Ford engaged in a competitive exchange of announcements, vying for the title of the largest investment in EV battery and assembly plants in the United States. Europe has also witnessed a wave of announcements regarding battery plants and numerous all-electric vehicle models. Every month, the list of global EV commitments from automakers continues to grow. To provide a recap of these pledges toward electrification, Nissan has committed $18 billion, Ford has allocated $30 billion, Stellantis has invested $35 billion, GM has earmarked $35 billion, and Volkswagen has pledged an astonishing $59 billion. However, none of these figures come close to Toyota's remarkable $70 billion investment, which is particularly notable considering the significant electric vehicle production Toyota already has underway. 25 years ago, Toyota entered the realm of battery electric vehicles with the release of the RAV4 EV, a compact SUV. However, this particular car was only available in California and classified as a compliance car, which means it was produced in limited quantities in specific regions solely to comply with regulatory requirements. This approach allowed Toyota to maintain its authorization to sell cars in the state. Following the RAV4 EV, Toyota introduced a lineup of small electric urban vehicles and the EQ, an electric variant of the IQ, which debuted in 2012. Unfortunately, this streak of electric vehicle production was short-lived, as Toyota discontinued the EQ after manufacturing only 100 units. However, the tides have now turned, and Toyota is embarking on a fresh journey dedicated to electric cars, establishing an entirely new production line to support this renewed focus. This new series is named BZ, which stands for Beyond Zero. The vehicles in this series will be built upon the e-Tienga platform, a collaborative effort between Toyota and Subaru. The Toyota New Global Architecture, TNGA, is a modular platform that serves as the foundation for various Toyota and Lexus models, starting with the fourth-generation Prius introduced in late 2015. TNGA platforms offer flexibility in accommodating different vehicle sizes, as well as options for front, rear, and all-wheel drive configurations. Interestingly, Subaru refers to the electric platform by a different name. According to Toyota, the Beyond Zero moniker represents their aspiration to deliver value that goes beyond merely achieving zero emissions. The BZ series is described as a human-centered approach, catering to regions like China, North America, and Europe, where there is a substantial demand for battery electric vehicles, BEVs. Toyota has recently unveiled its BZ4X electric SUV, and there are more electric models to follow. Positioned at the entry level of the lineup, there will be a compact crossover known as the BZ Small Crossover, primarily designed for urban environments. Sporting a vibrant red finish, it boasts a raised hatchback appearance with rugged accents like plastic body cladding. Toyota employed a similar approach with the 2022 Aygo X, a combustion engine car competing in the A segment. The new electric petite crossover was primarily developed with Europe and Japan in mind. Additionally, there is the BZ-SDN, an electric sedan targeting the midsize segment, positioned as an excellent first car for families. Thanks to its dedicated EV platform, it offers a spacious interior with a flat floor and generous rear legroom. The largest model in the lineup is the BZ Large SUV, which accommodates up to 7 passengers thanks to its 3-row layout. It features a relatively flat roofline to maximize rear headroom and showcases a sleek design characterized by slim lights and pop-out door handles. Currently, Toyota has kept the cabin details under wraps, as all 4 concepts were showcased with blacked-out windows, leaving their interiors undisclosed. Toyota also has significant plans for its upscale Lexus brand. The company has set a goal to electrify the entire Lexus lineup by 2030, and the process will commence with the introduction of the RZ SUV, which will be discussed further in this video. In the meantime, Toyota is prepared to launch the BZ4X SUV, which boasts notable features such as an optional solar roof and a steering yoke reminiscent of the latest version found in the Tesla Model S. Described by Toyota as having a wing shape, the steering yoke utilizes a steer-by-wire system, eliminating the mechanical connection between the steering wheel and the tires. With a range of up to 150 degrees of turning, the driver can navigate without removing their hands from the yoke. This design innovation aims to simplify steering maneuvers, making tasks like U-turns smoother and more convenient. The BZ4X represents the first electric vehicle built on the new e-Tienga platform to be released for sale, although the Subaru Solterra may soon join its ranks. Leveraging this platform, the BZ4X will naturally benefit from features such as all-wheel drive, enhanced visibility, and a regenerative braking system in addition to the steer-by-wire technology. Inside the vehicle, a distinctive instrument cluster is positioned further back from the steering wheel, enhancing driver visibility. The central infotainment screen creates an illusion of floating above the dashboard rather than being embedded within it. Furthermore, the presence of physical buttons on the center console and steering wheel demonstrates that Toyota has not fully embraced a purely digital user experience akin to companies like Tesla at this stage. Taking inspiration from the hammerhead shark, Toyota's designers incorporated distinctive elements into the exterior design of the BZ4X. However, traces of the Toyota RAV4 can still be seen in this new vehicle. Toyota highlights the solar roof's capability to generate electricity equivalent to an annual driving distance of 1,800 kilometers. Additionally, the car supports bidirectional charging for vehicle-to-home capacity, similar to the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ford F-150 Lightning. In terms of pricing, Toyota has announced that the base front-wheel drive version of the BZ4X will have an MSRP of $42,000, while the limited all-wheel drive version will start at $48,780. The base model of the BZ4X is estimated to have a range of 252 miles according to EPA standards, which is comparable to the Chevy Bolt EUV and approximately 30 miles more than the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Furthermore, Toyota has provided a glimpse of its first electric car under the Lexus brand, the RZ450e. It was initially unveiled in December and shares the same e-Tienga platform, suggesting similar features. The RZ450e exhibits a somewhat contentious design, retaining a vestigial version of the luxury brand's signature and relatively large spindle grille. Due to the absence of traditional radiators in electric vehicles, Toyota had to employ creative solutions for this aspect since cooling requirements differ. The rear hatch of the RZ450e has a distinct vertical orientation and incorporates an integrated spoiler. The rear window is set at a steep angle, likely influenced by aerodynamic considerations during wind tunnel testing. Toyota has released a teaser image captured through the left front window, revealing a driver-focused dashboard and a steering yoke instead of a traditional wheel. It is no surprise as this vehicle shares a close relationship with the BZ4X. While Toyota has yet to disclose all the specifications, the expected range should be similar to the BZ4X, and various drivetrain configurations are anticipated. We are eager to hear your thoughts on Toyota's endeavors in the electric vehicle market, so feel free to share your comments below.